Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're still in Yakutsk. I shouldn't do that. Today I have a kind of an interesting place I want to go to. I was looking on the map and I found this place, American restaurant called Houston. And I thought, you know, it'd be interesting for an American to go check out an American style restaurant. I think the main part of the restaurant is upstairs. I can hear them talking. I don't know if it's like a comedy club or if they're playing music, but the downstairs, this is the bar. And I just took one quick peek inside. Pretty good. And actually, no, maybe this is where the American part is. But as I'm looking around, we do have, very importantly, Budweiser. Very important American beer. And over here on the tile, I'll zoom in so you can see the NYPD and everything. Yay, it's Americani! So interesting to find American restaurant. And very importantly, привет, Amerikanski flag. I feel like I'm gonna like this place. There is apparently upstairs. It's like a private party or something, I guess, so I'm not sure if we're allowed. Привет! And the bartender does speak English. I mean, Russian English, but English, of course. So I think the side name of this place is actually Houston. Piva, пожалуйста. Piva? Beer?
Beer?
Да?
What beer?
Budweiser. Английский понимаешь? Do you understand English?
Yes.
Wow, very good.
Not all the things you said.
That's good.
Why menu no английский меню, да, нету? Нет. Давай одна чай, пожалуйста.
Anyway, so like I was saying, it is an American restaurant, but it's interesting what other countries think of when they think of America, because this is like a Texas country bar. You got the country music playing.
They have salad, Thai salad. Why?
I don't know. But like I was saying, you hear the country music and all of the signs up here. You got Route 66, Houston, another sign over there for Texas, greetings from Texas. So it's obviously like a very like country is what they think of with what other people think of with America. So I was ordering the beer and I was looking at the menu. It's only the alcohol that's actually in English. The entire menu is all in Russian, but they don't have Budweiser on tap, but they do have it in the bottles. And so I was saying, can I get Bud? What's Bud? Budweiser? They don't know. And so I'm looking on the menu here. It's bad and bad light. Very good. Okay, so we'll get some of that, and then the menu. We have to translate the menu from Russian into
What the fuck is
whatever
this?
the American is supposed to be.
Putin with demi glaze sauce. Putin, they are selling Putin here?
There's Putin?
Yeah.
What is it?
Putin.
Okay, you know, now I actually realized what Shubham was talking about. I took a picture of it, and basically this one is Putin. Putin is what it translates to. What they're actually talking about is like a Canadian kind of food, poutine. Poutine, it's actually a French word. Poutine is French fries with gravy and cheese curds on top, which actually sounds really good. We eat a lot of it near my hometown. I live very close to the Canadian border, and it's actually like a Canadian food, not really American. Delicious. Other than that, I'm not really seeing too much. Let's see, we got fish and chips, which is British. I don't really want poutine. Of course, we can get country potatoes, Idaho potatoes. I'm sure they're not from Idaho. If you come to the United States, Idaho potatoes are the best potatoes to eat. You find them, actually McDonald's uses a lot of them. Actually Bill Gates owns a ton of potato farming land as well in like Washington. The guy that owns Microsoft, he grows these potatoes. And Five Guys, my favorite restaurant in America, they always use Idaho potatoes as well. But it doesn't really seem like there's very much American food. So we'll test something and see if it tastes American. So she just came back and was asking, is there any American food here? Anything you'd recommend? And she said, oh, well, burgers. Americans eat burgers, right? And fries?
That's why they are fat.
I'm gonna keep that in the video. I'm gonna keep it in the video.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow.
It's true. Americans are fat. See, that's why in Dubai they made a escalator just because they can't walk.
Wow. You know, another part of the reason why I came here is actually because I wanted to torture Shubham. Because so many times when we go to different countries, almost every 3 days we eat Indian food. Shubham forces me to eat Indian food. I always had to eat Indian. And so this is the first time I've actually seen like an American, not just like, you know, McDonald's or something like this, but this is like this is an American restaurant. So it's kind of like...
There is no American food for you.
There's no American food, yeah, that's true.
There is boards here. When the from boards become American?
I wish it was American. I love borscht, but it's kind of like torture. I need to give Shubham no options but to eat just American food. Can I get the brisket sandwich? It's got barbecue. And then also, can we get poutine?
Brisket with 100 grams.
Yeah.
2 grams.
100.
Two.
Or actually, let's go big. 200.
2.
Americans like everything big. And can I also get poutine with bacon? Okay, so the food came now.
What is this?
I just about finished all my beer, so
Wait,
I'll get
what is this?
So I will say that I ordered a brisket sandwich. I think it's probably on the video record. Can I get the brisket sandwich? But they ended up bringing me a full slab of brisket like this. Which I'm actually not that opposed to. But it's probably not that bad of an idea to just get a slab of brisket instead, because then I'm just straight focusing on the brisket. I'm not getting any bread or anything in the way. But we do have some Russian pickles, which is going to be very good. Some coleslaw. Usually you put it all into one big sandwich. So I'll try just the brisket itself, see if the brisket is... It actually looks really good. Like on the outside, you see how it's got that black layer on the outside? That's perfect. And then this is the poutine. So poutine is with cheese curds and gravy, this actually looks good. It's not accurate, but it's good. It tastes okay. In Canada, it'll be gravy on top, and then chunks of cheese that are like this big. But I do like that they put on the tomato stuff on the side. And you just got fried fish?
Yeah.
This is like the fish and chips.
Yeah.
Cheese. I got some barbecue sauce. It looks very, very red. But let me try it out. All this. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. Okay, thank you for getting nice and close, Shubham. This is not me recording. This is my floating camera, Shubham. Actually, usually take it right from the center. Looks good, looks good. Get a slab on the outside. Some barbecue. Fancy videography by Shubham. Brisket. Yeah. Kind of tough. Tastes kind of like fishy in a weird way. But taste is relatively okay. I'd give it a 6.2 maybe. No, maybe a little bit higher. 6.6. It's like figure skating. You gotta put a point on the end.
Thank you.
Actually pretty okay. I mean, this is the closest I've gotten. I'd probably give it higher actually. Maybe like 7.4. This is, because especially for how far away we are from America, like...
Not far away.
I mean like...
It's not far away.
Not counting like through Alaska and everything. Like, considering like how far apart Yakutians are from like American culture, this is actually pretty good. One last thing I forgot to add is that I think the most inaccurate part of this meal, a lot of it is actually pretty okay. The most inaccurate part is probably the coleslaw. The coleslaw is this. Usually in America it's going to be a lot more wet. It's going to have a lot more mayo. I think it's mayo in it, but it's going to be much more like wet and sloppy altogether. Like you can take a huge chunk of it and just it'll like all stay together. And this is more like Asian style. Asian style being that it's more like just like more separate. You're stealing my pickles? Wow. Yeah, pickles are actually pretty good. The pickles are American style. They taste like American pickles.
Sweet.
Yeah, yeah. They're not just sour and everything. They're sugary and sweet. America. But the coleslaw is like, it's too dry. It's like eating bean sprouts. I feel like I'm in Japan eating bean sprouts. But the meat is actually probably one of the better things here. The meat is really well cooked because it takes multiple hours just to cook the meat. So I would actually probably upgrade it. I'd probably give it, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to be like most realistic to Americans. Most realistic for American is that if I was being like a diehard, this like I said, probably like, you know, 7.2, 7.3, something like this. But in terms of like what I know the rest of the world is actually like, and you know, comparing this to American food and Russian versus like the American food that I might find in Cambodia or the American food I might find in like South Africa, like this is actually probably, this is one of the highest. So I'd probably give this like probably like a 9 compared to like the rest of the world, for like how the rest of the world perceives American food. Okay, so we just finished up. We just got the bill, and all said and done, it's for the brisket that I had. It was basically $10, $11, yeah. Actually, no, it wasn't even. It was almost exactly $10. Almost exactly $10 for a brisket like that was, I'd say in America that'd probably be like a good like $18, maybe $20 for brisket like that. So that's a good price. But the beers were each $5 each, which is kind of high for Russia, but normal for actually even in America it'd be like $2 for a beer, $3 for a beer. Other than that, almost other food is normal priced. Would I recommend it? It was close enough to make me appeased as an American. But I'm sure just like Shubham, that there's a lot of places that he goes for Indian food that it's close enough that it just makes you happy. Shubham, how was your experience at my American restaurant?
It's okay. I eat Yakutian food.
Yeah. This man, I'm always amazed. Every time he goes to a restaurant that he orders something and then he creates something new off the menu, something that's not actually on the menu. So he goes up there and he asks him, hey, you know, can you make this? And can you make this? And can you make this? And so he just tries to create his own Indian food out of like picking and choosing. So today he got some rice, he got some fried fish, and then also it was like curry sauce or something. He made them make milk tea as well because he's a cheater.
Milk tea is good.
I've obviously had 2 beers, so
Just from 2 beers you're drunk? Wow. Why?
I'm not drunk, but I'm not clear-minded.
You're feeling it.
Yeah.
You have a sort of vodka
They're
now.
big beers. I had a liter of beer today.
You know, two more sorts of vodka then.
Did I?
Excuse me. Hello. Where's the bartender? Bartender भाई सब सो रहे हैं. Can I have 4 sorts of vodka?
When this man asked about shots, I thought he was joking at first.
He was drunk already. He's already drunk. I don't drink anything. I'm just drinking my chai yet.
I'm just focusing on the music at this point. From Carmen.
This guy just finished 2 more shots.
You know,
This guy just finished 2 more shots and just like, okay, I can just have Coke. I don't want to drink anything today. So he just drank 2 and he already ordered 2 more. So he gonna drink 4. He's drunk. He don't understand anything.
I'm not sure what he's talking about. I'm sorry.
He's drunk. That's why he's just
You know, I was telling Shubham that we have a phrase in America. Why are we playing classical music upstairs? I'm really confused. I have classical music in one ear and then country music in the other ear. We have a saying in America that liquor then beer, you're in the clear. Beer then liquor, you've never been sicker. So, I'm already telling you that this is a bad idea to have 2 beers and now 2 shots of vodka. It's not, if I did it reversed, okay. But not this way. Look at Shubham. What is that? What is that?
This is tea. I'm not like alcoholist like you.
Alcoholist. That's right, I'm an alcoholist, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, goodbye. Okay, we're heading out now.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Bless you. Thank you. I love this sign, by the way. In meat we trust. Very good. American restaurant in Russia, Siberia. It's okay. It's good enough. Okay, we're gonna head out. See you guys later.